All right, welcome back to another quick and simple Solidworks tutorial. So today we're going to look at how to simplify mesh data. So this is typically something that needs to be done with 3D scan data, especially if you're not trying to model directly with what you scan, but kind of use it as something to model in and around. Then you're going to want to simplify the data down to let SolidWorks run faster and better. So in order to do that, we need to change some settings. So we're going to go up into our system options, import our 3D scan data, and we're actually going to select graphics body. Now, if you have surface body or solid body selected with this checkbox, graphics body won't be an option. So you need to uncheck this and click graphics body. Now, what that does is it lets it import in more of a raw data without trying to think on its back end. So now we're going to grab our mesh data, bring it in, and as you can see, it imports it way faster because it's simply just looking at it from a graphics standpoint. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up. I have some outstanding and outlying bodies that I need to get rid of. Get rid of those because otherwise it will try and simplify those also. So now, since we have a graphics body, we have this availability for decimating the mesh body. What this does is once you select it, it tells you how many total facets you have. This model has 900, almost a million facets, and that basically means that SolidWorks has to think and move all of those around as you try and move your model around. So it's not conducive to modeling and getting things moving. So what we can do is we can reduce that. Now this scan for me, I'm just using it as planes to design around. I'm not actually designing with this, so I can simplify this heavily. So I'm going to reduce it 90%, and this is your deviation tolerance. So if you want it to be more accurate, you can lower this. So let's just do 0.2, and then we're going to calculate it. And once this starts going, it'll start decimating it, which is basically removing facets. And as you can see, these little red things start to appear. Those are the facets that's actually eliminating and optimizing. All right, so once that actually finishes, you can see the model's a lot more simplified. We've gone from 975,000 to 97,000. So it's a lot simplified. And as you can see, it moves a little bit better. It's a little less chunky. And then once you do this, then you can convert this to a mesh body, which actually converts it coincidentally to a surface body. But now you have a much more simplified surface body that's easier to work around. If you're trying to grab points to create planes and stuff like that, it's a lot easier to get them that are in plane, and then all of your stuff becomes a little bit more accurate and a little more simple to work with. You will probably get this little error that just means that there was some floating points that I couldn't group all into one. But then once you have that, now you have a surface body that's a lot more simple, but still has all the detail that you're looking for. My scanner isn't the most expensive in the world, but it does give me a good idea of where planes are and where I can make reference points. So hopefully this helps you make your data a little bit easier to manage. And if you found this useful, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next tips and tricks for SolidWorks.